in both the van how budget the air job about but
Hey everybody, what is up guys? I decided to be back after 3 weeks from recovering from my really bad accident that happened to me 24 days ago, which is 3 weeks and 3 days ago. I am feeling better. I am starting to move my arm more and more now, which is good. I have been still taking those drugs. I am down to 2 drugs a day. But on Tuesday this week I think I overdid it a little too much. Sometimes I forgot about I can't use my right arm. It hurts whenever I move it, especially up. I have been having assistance with putting my clothes on and my gym jams on. I found that butterscotch pudding helps with taking my drugs. I love saying that they are drugs. They are in some way. They really help to ease the pain, but soon I want to go down to only 1 then 0. My doctor said that 3-week mark slowly ease back on THC drugs. I am not addicted to them. Why does anyone want to do drugs? It like caffeine, it's not good for you. Lots of them, but a little bit doesn't hurt. I don't know what's going on with me. Ever since the accident I lost 8 pounds, and my appetite was not as it once was. Not sure why, but I should be at my age and my height and weight up between 130 and 140 pounds to be at a healthy weight for my age. I am at 112 pounds. A few days ago I checked after I had a really big BM, which is full for shit. So that was the morning. I haven't eaten anything yet. I don't want to die at a young age from being underweight. I am at 17.2 for my BMI, which is body mass index, so I really don't want to give up coffee. Just pray for me if anybody watching this, and if you believe in God, pray for me because I am getting somewhat worried. I really don't want to die. At 40 my goal is to live until I am 103 to see the year 2100. That would be cool. I wonder how life will be like then. Just pray for me because I don't want to die young like that song by Keisha called Die Young. My lowest before a few days ago was 113, but not 112. One of my dogs named Copper is a bit overweight, coming in at 101 pounds. Don't worry, I am not trying by any means to get there, otherwise I would probably die, like Heath Ledger did along with 4 others around the world. He was only 24 years old, and he died from being underweight just a few weeks ago. So again, pray for me. Don't judge me. Some people I know, like my dad, for saying this about God and praying. So anyways, moving on. Now let's get to the meat in this video, and it is Apple. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys that Apple a few days ago released a yellow iPhone 14, which comes in 2 sizes, which it looked like this. It comes in the normal size and the plus size. Some people think it looks more like a goldish yellowish color than the iPhone 11 that we had a couple of years ago. Today Apple has released even more colors to the iPhone 14 lineup, which I like that they are keeping it fresh not once a year in September. They came out with the iPhone 14 today in yellow, black, light purple, and product red, which is this color from 3 years ago. just about on April 37th. It will be 4 years since I had this phone. It still works better than ever, no cracks on the screen. I took really great care of my phones that I own. Except last November, when I deadly broke and damaged my Motorola. Still to this day, I wish it never happened because I will have that phone until May, then buy myself a new one. But this stupid Pepperoni phone messed up my plan, so now I am mad. I have been trying to get my dad's phone because it has got amazing speakers, and I am all about music, so thoughts, why, but my dad some reason doesn't want to give it to me. I offered to pay him $400. Highest offer for me is $425. I can see how much things and stuff is worth my iPhone SE2 if I ever want to sell this, but I never want to sell this. I always collect my phones. My dad does too. I collect all of the iPod Touches. I have got them in a box at home, but I am missing the 5th general model. But I have got the 1st general, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, and 7th, which is the farewell one, which I am really sad. Some rumors last year about if Apple's farewell iPod Touch would be their 8th or their 8th, but Apple decided last June on the 7th, 14th to cancel the iPod lineup after 21 years and 6 months. It's really sad. I am going to make a farewell video for it on June 14th to honor the legacy of the iPod. Now Apple's iPods will go up in value in a few years, like 5. So now let's talk about what the heck happened with the Apple March event that was supposed to happen on Tuesday the 14th of this week but never did. So thoughts means maybe Apple decided to push it off until April. We had the first one of the year back in January. Here's our THHE products that Apple will announce at her next Apple keynote event. The event will be called Making It Real. Steve Jobs will talk about their new 15.5-inch MacBooks Pros. The Mac Pro with square meters Ultra Chip 27-inch external display. Apple will not be announcing their brand new product, and it's not their Apple Smart Glasses. They are going to be announcing them in June for WWDC, which 2 days ago Apple sent out the invites for it already. Wow, we are in March break, wow. I am going to sign up soon like I did last year around this time, but not this soon like in May I signed up last year. I might sign up this weekend for it. WWDC 2023 will be at Apple Park from June 5th to the 9th with new products and with iOS next major software update, which will be iOS 17, which iPhone SE2 will not be getting it. So thoughts, why next month I am getting iPhone SE3 and will have it for the next 3 years of my life. The iPhone SE3 came out last April, but want to buy it next month because one, it has been 3 years, 2, it will not get iOS 17, and 3, the battery health is going to be at 83% next month, which is still good. So thoughts why I will be getting this iPhone SE3 next month, which is the same size as this, but I love everything about it, and it's not all that expensive, like only $800 after tax. I will do an unboxing video for you guys when I get it at the end of April. launch event that was supposed to happen on Tuesday the 14th of this week but never did. So thoughts means maybe Apple decided to push it off until April. We had the first one of the year back in January. Here's our THHE products that Apple will announce at her next Apple keynote event. It will be super exciting, I can't wait. Apple, you rock with iPhone SE. They have some rumors about iPhone SE 4, which will be like iPhone 11, 6.1-inch screen size. There have been rumors also about the iPhone SE Plus, which will be bigger, have a bigger screen. But I am not waiting for it. I love staying up to date with software updates. My iPad Pro that I got last year, but it's a 2021 model, will get it. I didn't want to wait for the 2022 models to come out because I was afraid that my iPad 6 from 2018 will not get iOS 16, but it did, and I wanted to have an iPad Pro again. Best product ever. I am definitely next year in 2024 be buying the bigger model of iPad Pro. Rumors are Apple is working on a 13-inch iPad Pro finally, not this 12.9-inch crap like mine, solid 11 inches. I love everything about it. It has got out of this world speakers up to 104 decibels for sound, which is crazy on it. 120 Hz refresh rate with 4K camera and video, and it even has got a flashlight. And fun fact I learned 4 months ago, it's Apple's first tablet that comes with wireless charging capabilities on it, which is nuts. And mentioned I always just use the cable to charge it, and while it has got USB Type-C on it, which is wow. Apple has confirmed as of New Year's Day 2023 all Apple products will have USB Type-C, so the iPhone 15 that will be released this summer will have got USB Type-C, and will be the first iPhone ever to have it finally. Sadly, my iPhone SE3 will not have it, but that's fine. It will be super exciting, I can't wait. Apple, you rock with iPhone SE. They have some rumors about iPhone SE 4, which will be like iPhone 11, 6.1-inch screen size. There have been rumors also about the iPhone SE Plus, which will be bigger, have a bigger screen. But I am thoughts why I love the most about your phone. Here's $200 for me ever touched. So I'm exiting about getting the next General SE because I really like the SE from Apple, and it has a really great speakers on it, like my dad's phone that I don't have yet, but still looking for one online. That is brand new, haven't been refurbished yet. My dad told me yesterday, how about get the S22 Plus or the new S23 Plus, and I don't want it because it doesn't have that good of a battery life on it, and it's smaller screen size, which I don't like. The perfect phone for me has got a full screen dot without any bezels or very little ones around the phone screen. 120 Hz refresh rate. Great amazing sound. Wireless charging. Great camera. has good battery life. It's really hard finding a 2-year-old phone. I really want that phone, but my dad told me he is still paying it off. I decided not to buy the Galaxy S23 Ultra because I don't want to have a way better phone than my dad. The reason I want to have my dad's phone is because truth is my phone is better than his phone. And the other issue is I don't want to buy that S23 Ultra even though I always wanted a 1 terabyte model. I think is pretty cool for me having that. If my dad could let me take his phone whenever I want, then I won't be so obsessed about this phone stuff. I didn't mean to mess up my dad's phone to begin with. Tell you what, Dad, if you were listening, I will pay you $100 if I mess up your phone again. I need you to think about it. I am totally fine with this piece of shit for the next year and 9 months if I could touch and play around with your phone, Dad. My favorite thing is watching it charge up. That's why I love the most about your phone. Here's $200 for me ever touching your phone from my mobile bank account for the times I mess up your phone on purpose. But at the end of the day, I just want to touch your phone if I ask you like the other morning. Here's the reason that why I am so drawn to your phone, because it motivates me to get up in the morning, because I know I am not supposed to touch it. Don't worry, the rest of my family, I never touch your phones, only Dad's, because he has got a really great sound speakers on it and I can see better than mine or my other family members. I want you to understand it. If you don't want me to touch your phone anymore, then I will never stop, and that's the truth. We can try it out tonight as the first night, see how it goes. I just want to be just like you and follow in your footsteps. Enough said. Now let's get back to this. I don't know or understand why that Apple Haven had an event like they usually do in March, but I can't believe that they already sent out invites for WWDC 23. It will be their 36th annual Worldwide DevOps Conference, and I really want to go to Apple Park where it's held there. So I don't know what exactly happened with Apple's March event. One website says maybe it might come next week. So if you like and enjoyed this video, make sure to hit this subscribe button that I got on my iPad. I am at my dad's house tonight and I left my subscribe button at home, so that's why all my photos that I showed you guys were on my iPad from tonight. See you guys next week, peace, and I hope that my dad thinks about me touching his phone sometimes, even I know it's wrong. But I love this phone when I was not using it, and a happy St. Patty's Day. I made a video all about it last year. Check it out if you want. Now I will quickly do my brand new segment called Breaking News. But This week in breaking news. Here are 3 stories that to start us off is Boston Bruins, which is an NHL team a few days ago broke 50 games won in a season. Thoughts nuts. They are the 3rd team in the NHL to break that record. The Toronto Maple Leafs can still do it. They have 140, and they have got about 14 or 15 games left. That would be cool if they can do it and make it happen, and Boston could crack 60 games mark. They are at 50. They have lost their next 2 games after they made it there. They lost to the Blackhawks 6-3. The most games won in a season by any NHL team was the Detroit Red Wings, with winning 62 games in 1996, and Tampa Bay Lightning with winning a grave 2 games in 2019. So Boston Bruins could break the games won record by any NHL team. Wow, thoughts unreal. Wow, well, good luck to them. The second news story were the 95th annual Oscars that was held a few nights ago on Sunday night. It was hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, and it was a really great show, way better than the mix-up last year that we had with Will Smith and Chris Rock, and Jimmy Kimmel made a hitch joke. At first I said, what? Then I realized that he based off his joke off of one of Will's movies called Hitch. Believe it or not, there's already a date and a place for the 2024 96th Oscars, and it will be at the Dolby Hollywood Theater in LA on Sunday, March 10th of 2024. Wow, I can't believe that they have got a date already, and already some predictions of some movies that will be during this year. Wow, almost at 100 years of doing the Oscars. Wow. That will be a really big year, and it will be in 2028. Wow, so in the third and last news story that I have for you is today was the first day that people can download the new version of Android, which is Android 14, and it will be called Black Forest Cake. I am not joking with you. Wow, crazy, but I am not going to recommend for you to download it yet until it comes out 2nd week in October. I just can't believe that Android 14 has already been released before Apple released iOS 17 in June. Wow, that's crazy. It's actually right. So I will talk all about Android 14 in about 1 month from now on April 20th. So that's my video. Thanks for watching. See ya.
However,